Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome again to RSS Sports Extra 7. Yes, I'm called Moses Mabruk, and still also we are together with you. We are going to talk about that's the game over that's in AFCON, the games are going on, and the other side of that's Morocco. Third place, yes, the game between that's Nigeria against the one team called that's Egypt. Yes, I'm not alone. I'm with a friend of mine. That's Joseph Albert. Yes, welcome again.
Thank you very much for welcoming me to this studio, for the opportunity that you're giving me. I'm really grateful for it.
You're welcome. Yes, Albert, let us talk about the game over Nigeria and Egypt. Nigeria, they are beaten by that's in Morocco in a penalty shootout, and also Egypt were beaten by Senegal by 1-0. What is your take on that game?
Yeah, it is going to be a really good game, really amazing game, especially for Nigeria, because I think most of their squad are really there. Those of Chukwueze, they have good squad really. But in the side of Egypt, their last game that they played, that they lost to Senegal, they didn't play a good game. It was really a tough game for them. As you can see from the start, they are having 0 shot on target in that 90 minutes against Senegal. So I think Nigeria have a good squad that can really play a good game in that day.
Was it in your expectation Nigeria and Egypt to be kicked out of from not qualifying for that's the finals?
Yeah, it is really my expectation. The side of Nigeria, I know Nigeria will lose that match. Yes. Because in terms of Nigeria, they are really struggling in their midfield. Since their midfielder Ndidi get injured, they are really struggling in the midfield. But the midfield of Morocco is really very tough. Their right side, which is having Hakimi and Brahim Diaz, they are really very good in that side, which I know that it will affect Nigeria at that time.
Yes. Talking about also that side of Egypt. Egypt, way back, they have been at least trying to be the trophy contenders, taking trophies here and there, and at least maybe if they couldn't take that trophy, they can go up to the final, being that's the second runners-up. What happened this time around?
In the side of Egypt, they are really struggling in their midfield. There's their only problem because they are having good attack. Those of Mohamed Salah and Marmoush, they are really very good. But their midfield and their defense, they are really struggling in that side.
Yes. Okay. Let us just leave that one because that was for tomorrow. That's the runners-up, the third runners-up. That's the game between that's Nigeria against Egypt. Now talking about the biggest game, that game is going to be with a lot of fans. Thousands of fans coming from Senegal, thousands coming from Morocco, the natives. Yeah. How do you just give us a picture of how the situation will be in Casablanca? It is
going to be really a great game. It is going to be amazing, a good atmosphere for most of the fans. But in the side of Morocco, they are really having good squad. Yes. If you remember the match they play against Nigeria, they are having 0 yellow cards, which their players are not suspended, which means all of their players, their first team, players, all of them will be available that time. But in the side of Senegal, I think their defender, Koulibaly
said that he may be back.
But he's having a yellow card.
That yellow card only worked on that game of Egypt.
Of Egypt, yeah.
So he may be back on this game of Morocco.
That's a probability. But in the terms of Morocco, they will be very strong. I think Morocco, their only problem is their number 9. They are not having a really good
El Kabi.
El Kabi, if you see the match against Nigeria, El Kabi was not even good that time. He's having a lot of chances, but he missed a lot of them. That's going to be a problem. But in the side of Senegal, they are having good attack. The attack is really very amazing.
Yes, you talked about the number 9 of Morocco. Even if I'm to remember way back when they happened to play against Portugal in the World Cup, knocking out Portugal. Like they don't have that typical number 9. El Kabi plays as number 10, but they make him to play as number 9. Won't that one affect them when they're playing Senegal?
I think it is going to affect them a lot. It is going to affect them a lot because playing without a pure number 9, it is going to be very hard in scoring goals. If you
Yes.
see their matches behind there, Brahim Diaz was the only one struggling. They are winning 1-0, only one goal from Brahim. He's really trying, although he's playing as a right winger, he's really trying to score goals in order to give difference between Morocco and the other team.
Okay, talking about Senegal. Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane, although he's having not a big impact, but he always gets lost in the pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, what could be the problem?
I don't know what's the problem, but Mane in Senegal, he's sometimes playing as a 9 and sometimes playing as a wing. If you are playing as a number 9 and you don't have a proper midfielders, it is going to affect your game really it is going to be very bad for you if you
Yes.
don't have a good midfielders and you're a number 9.
Okay, give us your prediction on that game.
On that
What's
game,
going to be the last score?
I think it is going to be 2-1 on the side of Morocco.
Hey, you're a Morocco fan, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's the game of that's Morocco and that's a team called Senegal. It's going to be played at the other side of Casablanca in Morocco, and it's going to be the final of AFCON 2025.